Just in is this two-owner 1972 Chevelle Malibu. Powered by its original numbers matching 350 two-barrel V8 engine. Comes equipped with power steering, power brakes, factory fender tag. This is an original flame orange car that was repainted back in the late 80s. The paint on the door jambs and the bottom of the trunk is 100% original. Paint and body on this car still looks great. Does have quite a few little chips and stuff in it, and I'll point some of that out. But as far as the body and paint shine, and just a one quality car. Engine sounds great, runs great. Like I said, it's got power steering, brakes, original exhaust manifolds, factory two-barrel carburetor, original air cleaner. Back in the late 80s when the car was repainted, new rear quarters, full quarters were installed, and a brand new cowl hood at that time. They didn't make an SS clone out of it, just wanted to put the cowl hood on. The hood lines up beautifully on the driver's side, but there is a small scratch right along the edge here. Right there. Some more little scratches right at the top of the fender. And a couple tiny ones right there. The front bumper is 100% original. And there is one crack on the grill, one part that's cracked out right in the center part of the grill. The bumper has a couple little scrapes in the center there. Other than that, chrome and stuff's real decent on it all the way across. As we look up and down the sides of this beautiful Malibu, it's super straight. Nice clean car. The body lines look nice on it. Besides a few little chips on the paint here and there, this car could go to any of your local car show as an original Survivor car. It's got just a lot of these little tiny chips. One there, there, a couple right there. There's two little chips right there. Bottom of the front fender's 100% rust free. No blisters anywhere on the doors, fenders, quarters. It's all super clean. There again, we have a chip here. A couple little ones right along the edge. But the paint's 30 years old and still looks good. Does have one right above the wheel well here. And there's one small dent right. Look at the right angle, you can see it right there. Other than that, no blisters, nothing like that. As we look up and down the door gap, that all lines up nice. Original door handles have nice chrome on them still. Door rubbers appear to be 100% original. Inside that corner of the doors, original paint, no body filler or anything there. It's all super solid. There again, our paint in the door jambs here all looks original. Original door panels. I don't see any rips or tears anywhere on the passenger side door panel. It's got a few scuffs down low, but all in all is in real good shape. Original carpet. You can tell that because it's awful fuzzy in the center. I'll kind of zoom up on that a little bit. Tell it's just worn a little bit. I don't see any wear through, and it's in excellent original condition. Original dash pad, no cracks, no. It's not sticking up anywhere. Glove box is in good shape. I did take the original paperwork. It's got the original owner's manual and protectile plate comes with it. The only thing that's not original on this whole interior is got an Alpine AM/FM cassette in it. Fits in the dash nicely, but that's the only thing that's not original. Headliner and the visors are perfect on it. Never had any mice damage. As far as our front seat goes, there's a little seam split starting here on the edge of the passenger seat, and there's a very small seam split. Kind of zoom up on it over here. Right there. On the driver's side seat. Other than that, it's got the factory GM seat belts, it's got the shoulder belts, and the overall interior appearance on this car is in really good shape. Back seat is original, looks excellent. It's got the factory GM seat belts there. Back door panels are great. No rips or tears anywhere in the headliner. I would classify this Chevelle as a beautiful survivor condition, you know, with one repaint back in the late 80s. Other than that, just a super nice original car. I love the color too. You don't see too many Chevelles this color. Back bumper appears to be original. It's in excellent condition. Shine is excellent on it. Does have dual exhaust, relatively new. This car probably would have came with single exhaust, so the cowl hood and the dual exhaust is really the only thing that has been added to this car. Look up and down the driver's side, looks great. Tires are okay on it. They're raised white letters. They show some wear, but they're great looking tires. There's a chip here. There's quite a few little rock chips here. Some in this area. Right here. No dents or anything like that, just rock chips. Chip there on the door, some more up there. There's one good sized chip right here. I'm pointing all these little chips out, but at 3 foot away, you don't see a one of them. You know, you see them right when you get on top of them, but at I'm standing, you can kind of see here, about 4 foot away from the car, and it looks like a show quality car until you get right on top. You can see that it's got a lot of little paint chips. The roof rail rubber is also original, but it's really very pliable yet. Nice and soft. Driver's side door panel is in great shape, except for it will need a new armrest. The original armrest is cracked. But the door panel is excellent. I don't see any tears or bad feet marks on the bottom there. Original rubbers, original doors. Absolutely no putty. That little seam split I was telling you about. One other thing is it had a steering wheel wrap on it when it came in. I always take those off. It will need a new steering wheel. They're about 160 bucks. It's got quite a few cracks on the original wheel. The odometer shows 42,516 miles. I did talk to the previous owner that's owned it since 77, I think, and they said it has gone around one time. The original window felts and rubbers are great. Rubbers up and down are excellent, and the windows go up really nicely. Horn relay works. We didn't need to put a new horn on it. You can hear it clicking. That's on our work ticket. When we get these cars in, we try to get them in and get them on the website. We've ordered some parts for it. I did order a new fuel sender. The gas gauge is not working. The horn is not working. I'll put a new horn on it. That definitely will be fixed before it leaves here. Wipers work properly and they park. One other thing is the dome light, for some reason, I don't know if it's a bulb or what, that's on the ticket as well. That's not working. Heater fan works. AM/FM cassette works, but I think I'm not getting much in for stations. I don't know if it even has an antenna, to be honest with you. Yeah, it does. It has the antenna in the windshield. Cigarette lighter works. That's amazing. Ashtray's nice and clean. So the horn, dome light, and gas gauge are not working. Other than that, everything works. And those 3 items will be fixed before it gets sold. Speedometer seems to work good. And I know this is just a stock 350 with a 2-barrel, but I think after you drive it, I don't even think I'd ever mess with it. I mean, this thing just gets up and goes. Transmission kicks down hard. It's got a nice firm shift. As far as going down the road, the front end feels nice and tight on it. It doesn't need an alignment, doesn't pull left or right braking. Kick down works well. Very impressive original Malibu. One other little thing I noticed, it sounds to me like the speedometer is just making just a little bit of noise on the head. I don't know if it's in the head or the cable. Car sits there and squeals the tires. Transmission shifts you right back in your seat when it shifts. There's third gear, about 75 mile an hour. It kicks right into third if you have it hammered all the way down to the floor. Very nice car. Can't say enough good things about it mechanically. Here's our brakes at a fast stop. Got plenty of brakes. They don't lock up at all. No pull left or right. So just kind of a recap of a few things that the car needs. I'm going to replace the gas gauge, whether it be the sending unit or the gauge. I'm pretty sure it's the sending unit. Fix the dome light. Put a new horn on it. And I'll try to quiet that gear and that transmission down, or in that speedometer head down a little bit. I'll lube that cable. But it could just be doing that just from sitting too. So just makes a little noise. Not when you're going down the road at 55 or 60, but at 20, 35 mile an hour. You can just hear that little tick in there in the speedometer head. We're doing about 60 right now. Kicks right down to second. Back up to third. No pull left or right on the brakes. Great car.